This is Gyan, and the question I got on Facebook a couple of weeks ago was, what is the difference between thinking and thoughts? This is very simple, yet it wasn't simple for me. In the beginning, I couldn't establish what is a thought, what is thinking, what's imagination, what's fantasy, what's daydreaming, what's backchat. There's so many different levels of things going on in our head that we lost track of what's what. How do I focus on something? So I'll just clarify a few things that I've personally walked and understood for many, many years. Now, if you look at thinking and thoughts, thought comes before thinking, right? And a thought is from a memory. A thought is from past experience. It's stored information that pops up a particular pixel, if you want to call it that, from the memory, the picture, and then you have a thought, and then after the thought, you think about that thought. You have thinking occurring. So let me give you an example. I have a thought of the ocean and me being on the ocean. Then I start thinking, should I go to the ocean today or should I not go to the ocean today? If I go to the ocean today, it's now 8 o'clock. If I leave, it's then 10 o'clock. And so, yeah, that's gonna happen. But what if it rains? What if this? And so, okay, yeah, okay. Then I'm done with the thinking process. So first came the thought of going to the ocean. It's like a flash picture, the ocean. You don't think about that, but after that moment, you think about it. So first you have the thought popping up, then you have the thinking that starts occurring about the thought that you have. The thinking usually is, should I not? What if? And so on. That's usually what our thinking is. Then, just to clarify, what is backchat? Backchat is when you, for example, walk into a room and you see someone's laundry is laying on the floor and there's automatic chatting going on in your head. Now that comes from a reaction, an energetic position, so to say. And you start thinking, oh, god damn it, they threw their clothes on the floor again. How many times have I told this person to not throw the clothes on the floor? Blah, 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 blah. That's backchat. Thinking is, here is some clothes on the floor. Should I pick it up? No. What if someone left it there for in case for later? And the thought, for example, will be before you walk in the room, you go, will there be clothes on the floor? It's like a thought that comes up, boom. And when you walk in, you can either think about it or have backchat popping up about it. And with both of them, there's an energy forming inside of you. That energy comes from the initial memory that the thought came from, because it holds an experience from a past memory. So the memory is like a USB drive or a SD card. It stores all the information. The thought, it throws up like a pixel or a moment of that memory, which is your thought. And then you have backchat and you have thinking that's occurring, and then it depends on what's happening. So it's pretty simple to see what's the difference. Let's go over it again. All right, a thought is, for example, you wake up and you have a thought of work being shit today, and then you think about it. Then you go, okay, will I do this? Okay, let me get my clothes on. You're thinking, you're not doing anything yet, you're just thinking about it. You're just laying there a bit, thinking about the day, thinking about stuff. Or backchat can come up. Backchat will be like, oh, today I have to deal with that motherfucker again. Oh, that asshole. Oh, I don't feel like being my boss. He's such a loser. That's your backchat coming up. Your thinking is, I wonder if my boss is going to be the same way today again as yesterday. I wonder if there's going to be any sales made today. That's your thinking from the initial thought of work, and it encompasses a lot. That is because the thought comes from a past memory, probably dozens of past memories that you've accumulated, that stores specific information with experiences. This is designed and created for your survival, but it's actually just control. So your memories is me more lies. It's where you are more lies. You are not you. You are pre-programmed, predetermined. That means everything you think or that you have backchat about comes from something that's already predetermined for you, how you can experience yourself, what your day gonna be like. That is what thinking and thoughts and backchat end up doing, all from memories and experiences of the past stored within self, in the body, in the physical body. So very simple. And if you're still not sure, you can check out the Destiny I Process Lite. It's a free online course. It teaches you pretty well on what's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, how it works, and it takes you through a 10-minute assignment every day, filling in some questions, reading some information, and then you're teaching yourself about these things, which is very simple and basic, but it supports a lot. Because if you wake up in the morning and a thought comes up, the first thing you can question is, wait, what is this thought telling me that what I should access? Okay, that will be determined through what kind of thinking you're having, what kind of backchat you're having, because that's what the thought wants you to experience. Why? Because of a past experience that you didn't enjoy. All right, why didn't you enjoy that past experience? Because you were programmed to not enjoy it through your parents, through your society, etc., etc., how you were brainwashed and programmed by those that has gone before you. So nothing is you. Everything is just running automatic. If you have a thought coming up in your head, realize it comes from a memory, an experience. Most probably the first 7 years in your life, and you don't even know where it's coming from. So it just looks natural. It looks like it comes from yesterday or the day before. But yesterday or the day before, that stuff happened because of how you were trained and educated as a child. And now you're having thoughts and backchat and thinking based on the training you received in childhood here. Like how you handle conflict, how you handle confrontation, how you handle team management, how you handle other people, how you handle certain people. And all of this is training from childhood. So back to the point, not to make this recording too long. Thoughts come up, boom, like a flash. You have a thought of work and yourself in work, and then you start thinking about it. Like thinking happens like this: I wonder how it will be at work today. Should I wear this kind of clothes? Will it impress people? Maybe I should do this today. And then you go into thinking. That thinking can lead to imagination. It can lead to fantasy. That's the next level stuff. Or you can wake up, have a quick thought about, oh, not work again. That in itself is already too late. The thought has already occurred so fast. You're already going into backchat. Backchat is where you go, oh, I don't feel like talking to my boss today, or that employee, or oh, customers, they're such jerks, or oh, what a drag today is gonna be. I don't like talking to this person X, they are blah 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 blah. And that's, for example, your backchat coming up. And then you have even darker stuff that's running in the background, but I'm not gonna go into that today. That's deep, unconscious, and sometimes subconscious things that is running all these programs and that determined our memories and experiences from the past. So check out the IP Lite, guaranteed to support and assist you with educating yourself and giving yourself some tools to work with in this world, to understand yourself, to understand how we work. Thank you very much. It's Gyan. Take care. And please like, share, subscribe, comment, and see you next time.